The Green Bay Packers took care of one of their stars on Sunday by signing Kenny Clark to a contract extension on the eve of the first practice of training camp. Green Bay, Wisconsin. On Sunday, the day veterans reported to Green Bay Packers training camp, Kenny Clark signed a 3-year contract extension that represents the ultimate win-win deal for the team and its longtime standout defensive lineman. According to NFL Network's Ian Rappaport, it is a 3-year extension worth $64 million, including $29 million this year. Clark was entering his final season under the 4-year, $70 million extension he signed during training camp in 2020. The 3-year extension means he'll remain under contract through the 2027 season, when the most tenured player on the roster will still be only 32 years old. His cap number of $27.49 million was by far among active defensive tackles. The Rams' Aaron Donald, who retired after last season, was second at $25.04 million. The Steelers' Cam Hayward was next at $22.41 million. So, Clark was number one by a whopping $5 million, due to a $15.5 million base salary and past restructures. The extension will take a bite out of that. Contract specifics were not immediately available, though Jordan Love's pending contract extension will probably more than nullify the difference. The Packers entered the day with almost $30 million in cap space, according to the NFLPA. Whatever is not used this season can be carried over into next season. Coming off a third Pro Bowl selection, Clark is a premier player at a premium position. And while he's not at the start of the prime of his career, he's not exactly at the end of it, either. Clark might be an old 28, having played almost 6,000 regular season snaps of defense and special teams in his first 8 seasons. But Clark has shown no signs of slowing down. In 2023, when he played all 17 games for a second consecutive season and logged the second most snaps of his career, Clark set career highs with 7.5 sacks, 9 tackles for losses and 16 quarterback hits. There are plenty of defensive tackles in the NFL who play good run defense. There are fewer who can rush the passer. There aren't many like Clark who are a 3-down menace. According to league data, Green Bay's run defense was 0.18 yards per play better with Clark on the field. Of the Packers' 16 defenders to play at least 450 snaps last year, that was second best behind only fellow defensive lineman T.J. Slaton, 0.32. Meanwhile, Green Bay's pass defense was 0.51 yards per play better when Clark was on the field. Of the 16 defenders with 450-plus snaps, that was 5th best. According to Pro Football Focus, of the 77 interior linemen to have at least 250 pass rushing snaps, Clark ranked 8th in pass rushing productivity, which measures sacks, hits and hurries per pass rushing opportunity, and 18th in pass rush win rate. As he enters year 9 in the NFL, Clark is excited about his new role in coordinator Jeff Hafley's attacking 4-3 defense. "I think it's going to be really good," he said. "It's one of things where all my career I've been playing this way, but in more of a controlled way. And I think now this is giving us a chance to shut all that other stuff off, no technique really, and just use your ability and just go up the field and be disruptive. I just think with my get-off and how I am, I think it's going to suit me well." Clark plans on playing at about 10 pounds lighter than last year and getting below 300 for the first time in high school. The new scheme should suit fellow defensive tackles Devontae Wyatt, Carl Brooks and Colby Wooden, too, but Clark is the established and expensive star. The combined cap number for every other defensive tackle on the roster is $11.28 million. "I was able to make some plays in the old scheme," Clark said, "but now I'm going to make more. I've got to make more.